So it's me, your little boy, and say, listen, they don't like you, and they will never like you because none of their weapon is working against you. Yes, the Bible says no weapon formed against us shall prosper, but every tongue that rises up against us in judgment, they shall do what? Shall condemn. That means if peradventure they come to attack you, if peradventure they decide to hurt you, if peradventure they decide to molest you or to do you wrong, they will end up destroying themselves. So don't expect some categories of people who tried. There are some certain people who will look at you and say, let's try. Let's hurt him. Let's portray him. Let's do it wrong. And many of them, they believe within themselves that they can do it. They believe within themselves that they can accomplish that or that evil plan. They believe that no evil that they'll do or that they will form against you that will not work. They believe within themselves because maybe they have done it to others. Maybe they have performed it to others. Then, it worked perfectly, it worked accurately. But what shocked them is that it come to your turn, it returned back to them. That's why the Bible said, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. He said, once have I speak, but twice have we heard him, that all power belongs to God. So many people now are confused. How come is God is always available when it comes to you? How come is it that God is always ready to do exceedingly when it comes to your own turn? How come is it that God don't play with you when it comes to protection, when it comes to preservation? How come is it that God is always there to protect your in and out? Why? Because all that they put together, all that they have tried to make sure they destroyed you, they make sure they betrayed you, to make sure they harm you, they end up not being able. They end up not being able to fulfill their evil mission. And that is why majority of people up there are absolutely frustrated because they keep doing, but God keep disappointing them. They keep working, but God keep destroying them. They keep plotting evil, but God keep returning it back to them. That is why many people up there are no longer whom they do used to, because everything that they have put together to stop you, God used it to stop them. Everything that they have put together to make sure they stop you from progressing, to make sure they stop you from from being you, from doing well, they end up frustrating themselves. They end up frustrating their own self because they never believe that it will happen like that. They never believe that a day will come where the evil that they plot against you will return back to them. That is why many of them now are frustrated because they refuse to understand that the Bible says no weapon formed against the choosing will ever prosper. They refuse to believe. Now many of them are secretly annoyed because all that they plotted against you it's not that it's working or it's working against, it's working around them, it's working within them, it's working in their life that matter. What matter is that it's not working the way that they thought it will work. Why? Because it's now working bigger than what they expect. Because it returned in an unexpected. It returned heavily to them. So that is why many people up there are sick. Because all their hope was that the evil that they plotted will surely be able to destroy you. All they thought is that evil will surely hurt you, frustrate you, do you wrong. That is all their mindset. But many of them now have fully come to realize that they made the worst mistake. Many of them have fully come to realize that is the worst mistake which they ought not to make. That is the worst mistake that they ought not to commit. Because everything is automatically working against them. And that is why they are not happy. That is why many of them are no longer happy. Because it's really hurting them. is really what pinching them. You know what I'm saying? So it frustrates them because no weapon that they form against you is working, and you are progressing. You know what I'm saying? So remain blessed. May God bless you.